Imagine your orchids blooming not just once, but multiple times, year after year, with vibrant flowers and healthy roots, even if you've given up on them before. Many people discard their orchids after the blooms fade, unaware that with the right care, these plants can fully recover and re-bloom in multiple cycles. Today, I'll reveal a simple method using common kitchen ingredients to revive your faded orchids and cultivate a thriving, continuously blooming display, perfect for even the busiest gardener. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to Sovereign Garden to ensure you don't miss any helpful orchid care tips in future videos. Let's begin. After your orchids have finished blooming like this one, don't throw them away. They can absolutely recover and bloom again. The first crucial step is to completely remove all the old growing medium. Most orchids from nurseries are potted in moss or foam, which retains moisture exceptionally well, promoting robust growth in a controlled environment. However, if you keep this old moss or foam, it can become overly wet, which is a primary reason for orchid decline. Orchid roots can rot because they become waterlogged and gradually weaken. Therefore, removing the old medium and thoroughly examining the roots is the initial vital step to give your orchid a chance at recovery and vigorous growth. Once all the medium is removed, you will clearly see the orchid's entire root system and the base of the plant. This is a critical moment to assess the plant's health. Next, we will carefully trim away any damaged, dry, or rotten roots using clean, sharp gardening shears. This step is essential because damaged roots not only fail to absorb nutrients, but can also spread fungal diseases to healthy roots. Make clean cuts, ensuring that the healthy, firm green roots remain intact while avoiding damage to neighboring healthy roots. The final preparatory step is to rinse the entire orchid thoroughly with clean water. Rinsing removes dirt, residual moss, and any debris clinging to the roots and the plant's base. This simultaneous pruning and rinsing with clean water helps wash away any lingering bacteria or fungi that might still be present on the roots, thereby reducing the risk of infection during the recovery phase. After washing, place the orchid in a cool, dry place for a few hours, allowing the roots and cut surfaces to dry naturally before potting it in a new medium. For disinfection and a deep clean, I use baking soda, a common kitchen staple. Add about 15 milliliters of baking soda to a clean glass container, pour in 1 liter of clean water, and stir until the baking soda is completely dissolved. This creates a mild, antibacterial solution. After preparing the solution, we'll soak the entire base of the orchid for about 20 minutes in the baking soda solution. Baking soda gently disinfects and inhibits the growth of fungi, bacteria, and any remaining pathogens on the roots and plant base. It cleans the root surface, removing deposits or residues, and helps stabilize a slightly balanced pH environment on the root surface. This facilitates root growth and supports faster regeneration, ensuring the orchid is clean, healthy, and ready for the next phase of repotting or regeneration. To thoroughly clean the orchid, I use a soft cotton pad soaked in the baking soda solution and gently wipe down all the leaves. Make sure to clean both the top and underside of the leaves, as dust often accumulates there, and fungi or bacteria can easily develop. The baking soda solution cleans the leaf surface, inhibits the growth of fungal diseases, and makes the leaves appear cleaner and greener. Clean leaves also enable more efficient photosynthesis, which improves regeneration and growth after treatment and repotting. After wiping, I let the plant soak for a while longer before proceeding to the next step. First, I'll use 45 milliliters of rice. Rice provides natural starch, which nourishes plant tissues and supplies energy for dormant buds and root growth. The starch from the rice can be gradually absorbed by the plant, supporting regeneration. Next, I'll add honey, as it provides natural sugars and micronutrients that boost the plant's vitality, stimulate root growth, and encourage the development of dormant buds into new orchid shoots. I'll add about 5 milliliters of honey, then approximately 500 milliliters of clean water, and stir well so that the rice and honey mix evenly, creating a gentle but effective nutrient solution. After the orchid has soaked in the baking soda solution for about 20 minutes, I filter out the rice, keeping only the rice water. Then I remove the orchid from the baking soda solution and soak it in the rice water mixed with honey for about 20 minutes. During this time, the nutrients from the rice water and honey penetrate directly into the roots, providing natural energy and helping the roots recover more quickly. After 20 minutes, I remove the orchid and let it rest for 1 to 2 days. After about 2 days of preparation, I repot the orchid hydroponically. To do this, I place the orchid into a transparent plastic cup, This simple hydroponic method is excellent for busy individuals, as the plant doesn't require frequent watering. After placing it in the cup, add some clean water so that the roots just lightly touch the water surface. If using tap water, allow it to sit exposed to the air for 3 to 5 days before use. This allows chlorine and fluoride to evaporate, preventing root damage or growth inhibition. This method not only maintains the correct moisture level for the roots, but also allows you to easily observe root growth through the transparent cup. Afterward, place the plant in a cool area location with gentle indirect light. Avoid direct sunlight, strong winds to ensure the orchid grows in an ideal environment and prepares to form new flower spikes. These are orchids I've grown using the hydroponic method I've shown you today. As you can see, after a short period, the plants adapt to their new environment. Thick, white roots gradually grow towards the water source, the leaves become firmer and greener, and small new shoots appear. This proves that orchids can grow well and sustainably even without traditional substrate, provided moisture is optimally maintained and a balanced nutrient supply is ensured. This method is particularly suitable for busy people or anyone seeking a simple and clean way to grow orchids, keeping the plants healthy and vigorous all year round. For maintenance, you simply need to regularly check the water level in the cup. If the water level drops, just refill it to the previous level. If the water discolors, forms a film on the surface, or develops an unusual smell, you should immediately replace it with fresh water. Clean and consistent water helps keep the roots healthy, absorb oxygen and nutrients effectively, and prevents bacterial growth that causes root rot. Once the plant is strong and stable enough, new flower spikes will appear over time. The flower spikes will grow longer, buds will form, and beautiful blooms will unfurl. Each flower is fresh, vibrant, and long-lasting, clear evidence that the plant has absorbed sufficient nutrients and adapted well to the hydroponic environment. This is the most beautiful reward for your patience and loving care. What do you think of this orchid cultivation method? In my opinion, it's a simple technique that yields excellent results and is particularly suitable for busy people who still desire a magnificent orchid garden that blooms all year round. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the Sovereign Garden channel to ensure you don't miss any tips on caring for and growing orchids at home.